We all know the tariffs are coming for the beauty community, but I have some theories on what that might look like. Mid-sized brands may decide to do some brand merging. They may want to combine resources and offerings, and we've seen that happen because, for example, in the fashion industry, you can go onto Gap's website and shop Old Navy. You can also shop Banana Republic. It's sort of all under the same umbrella, but you can shop the different brands. Smaller indie brands may also join forces in a similar way to try to keep each other alive. We saw this recently when Topicals decided to create a holding company to then buy Bread Beauty Supply. This is going to be amazing to keep indie brands alive and also keep them from having to sell to bigger brands. We also saw Elle Cosmetics buy Naturium a few years ago. So there may be some opportunities for smaller brands to join together to stay alive, and for some smaller brands that have a lot of buzz that may become bigger size, mid-sized brands by just joining forces with a bigger conglomerate. We may see brands slow down how many launches they're doing per month, per year, because it takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of time and effort to give us new products. They may have to cut back on things like staffing, product packaging, and different offerings just to sort of cut down some of the costs associated with business. This will be very sad to see, but brands might start offering smaller product launches, smaller shade ranges, maybe mini collections or more limited edition collections, because they're going to feel this on their side too. If they're a brand that is using different manufacturers from some of the countries that are being hit with tariffs, they may not have the power to bring larger, fuller collections. We might see a lot of re-releases. They may decide to just come up with like new scents, like special release, like in a cherry scent, or since we're in the summer, they may be doing lemon scents of their hero products just to get the keep the momentum going and offer something that feels new, but is very much the same operating cost that they're used to. Some brands may just decide to go ahead and add the surcharge as a new tax line when you place an order. Sometimes it's just they know their bottom line and they know that this is going to affect customers, and some brands will just come right out and say it and be like, this is your tariff surcharge, this is your tariff tax, and add it on. Some products are just going to get more expensive for a lot of different reasons. So don't be surprised if you see a $9 product become a $12 product. That's just going to be what happens to some of the brands. They may not be able to absorb more of that cost. They may not be able to move things around in different ways because, like I said, depending on how they are manufacturing their products, formulating their products, and like there's so many different steps, packaging their products, there's so many different steps, they're going to be getting hit with a lot on the back end, and we may just see the prices increase. We've seen this already, but some brands just may not make it. 2020 was really hard for a lot of beauty brands that just didn't survive, especially if they want to remain, say, individually owned or an indie brand. They may just decide that they need to move on. But let me know what you think. What things do you think will happen in the beauty space because of the tariffs? What have you seen? If you've noticed any changes right off the bat, like in these last few weeks to a month, what have you seen? Follow New Beliefs for more videos like this, for beauty reviews, and my new series that's all about unpopular beauty opinions.